Hi and welcome to today's video by Study Uniphase. In today's video, we'll be talking about the GRE AWA. As you know, there's only one essay in the new GRE. Today, we'll be talking about analysis of an issue. As you know, there's an official pool of topics. This pool can be downloaded from the official website and contains all the topics that can potentially come in the real exam. A very common pattern among topics is topics that contrast two things against each other. The topic on your screen right now is one such topic. Let's read it together. Typically, we can learn more from individuals who hold similar opinions to ours than from those who hold opposing views. Paraphrased, this means that we can learn more from people who agree with us or have the same views, and less from people who disagree with us or have different points of view on the same issue. This is a topic that contrasts two things against each other. In short, it says we can learn more from X than Y. Whenever you get a topic like this, the most analytical perspective to take would be to say that you can learn equally from both. This is basically seeking a balance between two things that have been contrasted against each other. Well, the position is that we can learn equally from both. But the important question is, how do we structure such an essay? Structuring such an essay is a simple matter of maintaining the balance that you sought in your position throughout the essay. Let's have a look at another topic that does pretty much the same. Let's read it together. Young individuals should be motivated to set long-term, achievable objectives instead of chasing instant fame and recognition. Paraphrased, this means that young people should be encouraged to set realistic, long-term goals instead of chasing immediate fame and recognition. This too is a topic that contrasts two things against each other. The two things that have been contrasted against each other are basically, on one hand, setting long-term realistic goals, and on the other hand, chasing instant fame and recognition. The most balanced perspective on this topic would be to basically say that young individuals can be encouraged to achieve both. That is, set long-term realistic goals and also at the same time try to achieve instant fame and recognition. This position basically seeks the balance between two things that have been contrasted against each other. The most important thing is how you will organize the response to both these essays. Now let's see how the response to both these essays can be organized. The first one says that typically we learn more from people that we agree with rather than people that disagree with us or have opposing points of view. In the introduction, it's always a good idea to start off with a hook, something that grabs the reader's attention immediately. It could be a rhetorical question related to the topic. It could also be an engaging statement about the topic. After this, the introduction should very clearly state the position. Remember, the position is that we can learn equally from both, those who agree with us and those who disagree with us. It's very important that you make your position very clear in the last part of the essay's introduction. This is because this sets the tone for the whole essay. It provides the framework within which the response will develop. Also, it informs the reader what your point of view is and what the rest of the essay is going to be about. The first body paragraph should be about the merits of one thing that has been contrasted. In this case, you can write the first body paragraph about learning from people that you agree with. The topic statement, that is the first sentence of this body paragraph, should state clearly that learning from people with same views as yours is beneficial too. It can deepen your understanding of concepts. After this, elaborate upon your topic sentence. Explain why you think it is true. If possible, provide examples and then wrap up the discussion that this paragraph engages in. In body paragraph number 2, you can explore the other side, which in this case is learning from people that you disagree with. The topic sentence of body paragraph 2 should state very clearly that there is also some merit to learning from people who disagree with your points of view. Then elaborate upon this, provide examples and evidence, and finally wrap up your discussion of this part of the essay. In body paragraph 3, which is the most important part of the body, talk about the synthesis of both approaches. Talk about how a combination of learning from people that you agree with and people that you disagree with is the best approach. Elaborate upon this in your topic sentence and justify it in the follow-up. If possible, give examples and more evidence, and then wrap up the body with a statement that concludes the paragraph. Finally, it's time for the conclusion. The conclusion follows the classical format. First, it summarizes your body and then restates your central position. That means it summarizes why learning from other people who agree with you is good and why learning from people that disagree with you is also good, and most importantly, why a synthesis to both approaches is the best. And then add a closing thought. It could be a fear, a hope, or a recommendation. It should be a very reflective comment. Now, let's look at a sample layout of an essay for the second topic that we have looked at today. Let me paraphrase the topic for you again. Young people should be motivated or encouraged to set long-term realistic goals. They should be discouraged from chasing immediate recognition and fame. Here too, two things have been contrasted. Remember, the best position to take would be simply that young people should be encouraged to do both. In the introductory paragraph, start off with a hook and then move to your position. Your position should be very clearly stated, and it should state that young people should be encouraged to set realistic goals that in the long term that they can achieve, and also chase immediate fame and recognition. In the first body paragraph, talk about the merit of the first side. Your topic statement should say that there is great value to setting realistic long-term goals. Follow up on this, give examples and more evidence, and then wrap up the discussion that this paragraph is engaged in. In body paragraph number 2, explore the other side. Your topic statement should say that young people should also be encouraged to seek immediate fame and recognition. Elaborate upon this, give examples and evidence, and then wrap up the discussion this paragraph engages in. The third body paragraph is the most important of the entire essay and the body. This states that both approaches, setting realistic long-term goals and also seeking immediate fame and recognition, should be balanced. Elaborate on why this balance is needed and why it is beneficial. Give evidence and then wrap up your discussion in this paragraph. Finally, the conclusion should summarize your body. That is, state that there are many benefits of setting realistic long-term goals and also of seeking immediate fame and recognition. Then repeat your position that there should be a balance between the two. End with a thoughtful, reflective comment, which could be a fear, hope, or recommendation. So this is how you seek a balance between two things that have been contrasted against each other in an issue essay topic. This is also how you should organize your response. This is a very common type of prompt in the AWA pool. So, go through the pool, identify all the topics that adhere to this pattern, and then think about how you will state your position and basically organize it in your essay. Thanks for watching this video. For more insightful GRE videos like this, like, share and subscribe. To get your plans to study abroad in the USA and elsewhere on track, register at www.studyunifees.io.